12 art projects which have delighted us this year. Indescribable beauty is perhaps the only way to describe some of the creative output from various corners of the globe, which we have seen this year. So, we have picked 12 of the absolute best of them, just in case you haven't had a chance to see them with your own eyes. Number 12. An Ocean of Plastic Balls. The National Building Museum in Washington, D.C. is well known for installing new, fascinating, and original art installations every year. This year, it set up an ocean made up of 1 million plastic balls, complete with a shoreline allowing visitors to dive in. The ocean had mirrors installed all around it to create the impression of a much larger space. Number 11. Wire Sculptures. Kendra Heist is one of the best artists in Britain who works with one of the most complicated materials for sculpture available, wire meshing. The curator of the Tower of London requested that she constructed 13 sculptures which would best describe the history of the royal menagerie. Heist approached this task with due care, trying to give each of the animal sculptures as much underlying significance and meaning as possible. Number 10. The Floating Flower Garden. An interactive floating flower garden was created at one of the largest art festivals in Tokyo. It involved the use of more than 2,300 still surviving flowers which continued to grow and bloom during their uses as part of the art installation. The installation was designed in such a way that the flowers were lifted into the air as the visitor approached them. Number 9. Wood Sculptures. It's difficult to imagine just how exactly British sculptor James Durand Webb goes about creating his incredible works. After many hours of painstaking work, he somehow manages to turn gnarled tree roots and branches into real wonders which are simply outstanding in their realism and attention to detail. Number 8. Marigold Out of a Tube. Walking through a park in the city of Boulogne-sur-Mer in France, photographer Steve Hugh came across this amusing installation depicting flowers that had supposedly spilled out of a huge tube of paint. Number 7. Memorial to merchant seamen who died in the Second World War. This memorial first appeared in Cardiff in 1994. Viewed from one side, the sculpture looks like the cut open body of a merchant ship. From the other, it depicts a human face. Number 6. Luminous Sculptures. Photographer and artist Darren Pearson, who works under the pseudonym Darius Twin, creates these highly original and memorable sculptures using neon lights and the camera. Number 5. A hedgehog shaped like a huge dragon. Near a farm in Norfolk, UK, you can see a huge green dragon with a length of 45.7 meters. John Brooker, the creator of this wonderful sculpture, pays close attention to its appearance and regularly clips any of its outgrowths of branches or leaves. Number 4. The Love Sculpture. Ukrainian sculptor Alexander Milo presented his new project at the Burning Man festival. The sculpture depicts a scene of conflict between a man and a woman, within whom one can see two small children. Number 3. 50,000 keys collected from all over the world. This installation with the title of Key in Hand was created by Japanese artist Chicharu Shiota, especially for the Venice Biennale. It aims to remind us of the connection between all things on this earth, about the unpredictable cross connections which occur in the fates of individuals, and about the importance of the memories we all hold dear in our hearts. Number 2. The giant armored panda statue. This unusual creation was installed in Shenyang, China, and was created by Bi Heng. It depicts a giant panda in armor which is 9 meters tall and 7 meters wide, with the yin yang symbol clearly visible on its chest. Behang aimed to remind people that the whole world is interconnected, as well as the idea that we must not sacrifice nature for the sake of technological progress. And now for the last one, Flower Parade in Holland. 19 teams of volunteers took part in the year's Flower Parade in Holland, which was dedicated to the life and legacy of Vincent van Gogh. As you can see, the results were simply wonderful. That's it guys, thanks for watching the video. Hope you liked the video and stay tuned for more upcoming videos on Infology.